Waterproof by OSHA. Put that like that. Going up just a little piece of wire here just to hold it wide open. Okay, we're just getting set up here. We're just in the shop. We've got to get the sled loaded on the back of the truck. Just gonna move these belts for a second.
So many belts.
Fox and cave.
Roadkill.
Bear, yeah, lots of roadkill. So I wanted to show you, so we got a 90, I think it's 92 inch wood. Well, it's made out of wood, obviously. This is for splitting your wolf pelts. Take this off. So it's a little bit tight, but that's okay. But essentially, you put your pelt on, you open it right up. Obviously, your pelt's on it, and it's going to spread it in kind of two different ways. I got this from, oh man, CCO, Kuhn. Something Kuhn. He's got a huge following. I'll put his name somewhere in the screen here, but I got his dimensions from there. It's 92 inches or 96 inches, something crazy. So that's where she goes there. And so when your pelt's on it, I'll bring you guys a little bit closer here. So this side's fixed to this board. This one here and the back side, these are loose. So they're not screwed to this board, so this can swivel and pivot from up there. I got an initial hole here. So this fully extended, this is 17.5 inches. And obviously I can bring this in, like bring that in, drill another hole, say I have a smaller wolf. If I got a smaller wolf, drill another hole and just tighten that in so it's not ripping the pelt in anywhere along that entire from the nose to the tail. They say it should be tapered. Now I didn't taper it, I just planed it down. So it's not tapered at all. It's a little bit tapered as you can see, but it's pretty well, it should be 3/4 inch thick, kind of up here, and then it goes down to maybe an inch. But I'll test run this and see how that goes. And of course at the top here, it's just fixed by a piece of leather strapping. And so that lets to open up. Not bad. Just took me a day.
I haven't seen you do that yet.
So then there's that. And of course the little hole I was showing, just a little nail, like a carpenter's nail can go in there, and then it's not going to want to push in. You can kind of stretch your pelt pretty good. Move this out of the way. And then if you look here, I just got this bunged up against my shop wall, but unclip it. Bring this down. Grab your little loose piece. Put that like that. So I'd have my leather apron on, and you put your pelt here, and you'd start to flesh it out. So just a little bit of a rough, portable fleshing beam. How's the height for you? Not bad?
Safety third.
Yeah, safety third. So then it just collapses. I got some hinges here. Again, it's not, those are just off an old garage door, but these are not my inventions. This is all just research and YouTube and what have it. So I'm going to give this to Renee, and I'll just strap it back up to the side of the garage door or the garage wall here, and you'll see how easy it is to tuck it away. So say I'm done for the day and I fleshed my pelt, you know, you can wipe this down, I don't know, whatever. It's just wood. You can see lots of hides. Put this in here. Grab this. Gas can everywhere. And then just take your strap that you found on the highway, and away you go. So it's tucked away. Nice, neat, and tidy. And if you guys want to make your own, I will put in, as I'm talking right now, I'll put in what I drew up and the dimensions and all the sheets and papers and everything to make these two, I don't know, what would you call it? Tanning, pelting, trapping equipment?
Boards.
Terminology is hard. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys before we got loaded up and went and hit up the bait site. But whoop, that's one of the pelts that we did there. It's still, this is a little bit of a wet tan, so it's not as worked in. It's not as pliable. It's still pliable, but it's not too bad. We kind of went a little bit deep with the fleshing on this. So you can see the hair follicles are actually coming through, which is not what you want. It's a bit thicker up here in the head, obviously, because of the protective layers, but not bad, not bad.
Alright, going on a walk out. We've got an array of fish behind us here. We're on our way over to the big lake. Load for gold. We have buggers. And yeah, beautiful day. Nice to be out. So yeah, that's all we got planned. I think we might set a few snares. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day. It's our contraption.
There's an abundance of track. I don't know what these are though.
What do you mean?
Is that rolling?
Yeah.
I think they're just rabbits. They're just little tiny. I mean, the wolves have been through here, but there's nothing fresh. Everything's so hard packed. We had that thaw and then the freeze, and now it's like -6.
Warmer than when you were here the other day.
Yeah. But this is holding up. We're just gonna refill the feeder. Oh yeah, by the way. We got chicken. We got hot dogs. We got salmon. We got pork. We got ribs.
All unfortunately
I don't want
wasted.
to touch it. I've got my bait gloves on. But we're going to do that first. As always, safety third. OSHA. Is nowhere to be found. What else? I got my two solar cameras that I just got in the mail. I got 3 snares for now. Technically, I shouldn't be handling it with my bare hands, but here I am. Rules are meant to be broken. I got my baiting gloves in here, so if anything, they're just going to smell like meat. So that's okay. What else do I got? Oh yeah, deer feed. But okay, well.
With the cottage cheese feed?
Yeah.
Hey, your hand bobbing?
Yeah.
Alright.
Safety third. We'll just have to do this 1,000 times.
That's what I was thinking.
I'd rather do it. Honestly, we're almost at half. Like it was like maybe a third. And I mean, when did we fill that up? We filled that up before Franklin's. I mean, it's only spreading twice a day, and it's not spreading for that long.
Maybe 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks, yeah.
Or give or take.
But I mean, I'll fill it up. I think we did halfway before.
Yeah.
We'll do another like 10 of those.
I'll have to buy the bigger cottage cheese container.
Yeah, I could always.
That was tempting.
I think that's 6.
Robotically Grabbing corn.
7, 8.
I can be like, oh, we're down 1 scoop.
Well, that's almost full. Over 3/4, give or take. One more. One more.
Do you want one for
I don't
good
even
luck?
got to be on this. Look at that. I can just be here. This went down another 10 inches. There. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Make sure it's facing the sun. Approved by OSHA. Really funny little rainbow. Cool.
Alright.
Off to the bait site we go. Now that Renee's got corn everywhere.
So I figured if some fell, it'd be fine. Whatever.
This smells so bad. Okay.
When we trail can.
Yeah.
I was like, where are we?
Turn this off. So, I hear another red squirrel. This is the one that might have had the moisture in it. This one and the other one at the trailhead. Or not the trailhead, the loop. So I'm going to take this off. And we'll see if this one's produced any photos, but the last time every photo that this one took and the other one took were all blown out. So, also on the way in, I was just thinking, we had so much bait, we had to put a sleigh of bait in inside of another sleigh. Well, because I don't have a mount for the sled for the other one, it's just a rope. A sleigh inside of a sleigh. It just was easy. So the cool thing about these, I was looking at these when I was inside. I don't want an ankle in the eye.
You don't want an ankle in the eye?
It's a Les Stroud Survivor Man, me and Kyle.
Oh.
So the whole saying is like, he's like, you know, when you're in the bush, you got to be careful. Even walking through the bush, you know, you don't want a twig in the eye or to snap an ankle. And so Kyle and I, we just reversed it. So yeah, you don't want to like snap a twig or get an ankle in the eye.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so solar cameras, which are cool. So when I turned these on, there was no batteries. And I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense if they're solar. But I was thinking, it's solar, it needs rechargeable batteries, that it recharges the batteries that I have to buy because it doesn't come with batteries. Well, it's got a solar fed internal battery, which has its own little display, which is blue. And then the battery display, which is green. So I have 4 AA batteries in here, which is acting as backup. So say we had like shitty days, it was overcast, snowy, whatever. This will run on solar, the solar backup, solar battery, internal battery, until it's gone, and then it'll use the batteries as backup, which is kind of cool. I haven't seen any photos off this yet, so we'll see what the quality's like. We'll see. I think I have this on video and photo, so we'll see. USB-C, you can charge it, so you can just like take this home. Or if I was out doing my trap line with you, I could like just take an external battery charger, you know, like the little portable ones.
Yeah.
Hook it in there, leave this, do the loop, check our traps, come back, pick this up, and it would be charged.
Oh, that's pretty
Well,
cool.
maybe not charged entirely, but it would actually have a little bit more juice.
Can I see the face of that?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, kind of cool. So, I don't know, like, iZEEKER. Never heard of them before, but pretty cool. I'm just going to set this up, set it up, forget it. I don't care. I'll check it from time to time. It's cool that it's solar operated. Well, now I'm looking at all the
Bush.
tree cover that I have to cut down. But maybe I'll just change the direction. They say to point it north, so that would be pointing this way. The sun's gonna come up from my left over to my right. So maybe we'll set it up down here, facing this way.
Okay. On a different tree. Because we got lots of...
Yeah, or I don't know. Like, I don't have to set it up here. This is just where I've set it up prior. But one's gonna be for sure on the loop there. Mm-hmm. The other function I'm not gonna probably use on this is a target recording time. So when you turn that on, you can just have it capturing photos from, like, say 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Oh, that's
or cool. 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. like for 2 hours. So you can close in that gap. Say you're like trying to hone in on a deer or something, which I don't know why you would do. You just get a cap, like if a big buck's coming at 6 p.m., you just want it rolling all the time. And then if it comes out at 4 p.m., like you kind of want to know that. So I don't know. I'm not going to use that, but
what I do know is that bait stinks.
Yeah, that bait smells. That's okay. That's going to linger through all these trails and everything.
Gosh.
So I think I'll do a little bit of work over here. And I think I don't know. We haven't had any fresh snow, so it's kind of hard where the big dogs are coming and going from. But at the very least, we'll get this one set up, and we'll get the second one set up, and away we go. Just want to get this cleaned up a little bit so that it's one, getting some sun, which it should, and two, make sure it's not going to capture just moving bushes, because that's the most annoying thing. That and 5,920 photos of ravens. So we're gonna get this set up, and then we'll put the snares down further in. There's a couple of trails that have been consistent, so we'll do that. What that looks like and kind of the process. I'm no expert at setting snares. I've only been with one trapper setting a snare, so I'll try and replicate kind of what they did. But that was oh my gosh, that was 2021 when I did that, and now it's 2025.
That's the first time someone said 2025 to me.
I know, eh? Writing it, it's like I still write 2024.
I bet.
It screws up my head. But anyways, we'll get this trail cam set up, and then we'll continue on. And just put it around the tree at about maybe a little bit below your hip height. Okay. So Renee's going to put that up, and I just cleared a little bit here so it's free of any brush so the wind doesn't catch it, but it's still going to catch stuff moving around. That's okay. And yeah, the other spot will be a lot easier. I'm just going to set it right up on the loop, pointing as they're coming through. And hopefully we'll get some good footage of those big dogs. Again, it's warmed up, so these trail cams I'm pulling, I'm going to bring them in and thaw them by the wood stove. But thank you, Franklin, for that suggestion. But if they're still taking crappy photos or not taking any photos at all, then it's good that I've set up these solar cameras. So, how you doing? You're using your third hand, your mouth. I can hold it if you want. So I think I'll just leave this. I'll actually just tie it here.
Will the animals see that?
They shouldn't.
Okay.
The only reason they'd really see it is if it was flapping in the wind. They might just look at it and say, like, what the heck is that? But also, like, if that's moving, then what?
Stay still. Here you go.
My tiara. So then I always look to see what is it going to capture. So obviously the line of sight's there. It's going to capture a little bit more than. Turn this on. There we are. 89% on the 9th of January. So let's see how that does.
4:45.
Yep. Oh, there we go. Counting down. Do this.
Cool.
Okay. Let's go to the loop. Well, we'll hit the blind. We'll check that first, and then we'll hit the loop, put the other one up, and then finally get rid of the stinky bait.
What little feetsies are those?
I think that's either a juvenile lynx or a bobcat. Yeah, it's a little cat print. Kind of neat.
There it is.
We're here. Okay, so there's a couple areas. There's a nice trail up there. I want to set one up. There. I don't want to disturb their tracks.
Oh.
Goes over there.
Chickadee was following you.
The chickadees know. God. The chickadees know what's going on. They know we got food.
Like I landed right beside my head right there.
Yeah, he's right behind you. Like big dog tracks there. Oh, my feet is so grand. There's a piston post. It's so difficult because everything's so frozen. Like I don't know what's coming and going. I mean, I know there's tracks, but there's a set of nice tracks, and then there's nothing because they haven't. Everything's so hard.
The birds are landing on the sleigh.
Indecisive is the word of the day. Yeah, those, oh my gosh, there's 3 or 4 chickadees right behind you. Look at, they're right under the bait. That's awesome. They know what's going on. Okay, so I found a good area. Take those gloves off, and I'm gonna wear my bait gloves. So there's a P-post just back here. There's a nice wolf trail. The most consistent wolf trail I've found. So that's a pretty good one there. So I'm gonna grab the snare. Grab my meat gloves. I'm gonna come at it from, if you stay there, babe. Come at it from this side. I don't want to disturb their trail. You want to disturb as less as you possibly can. Don't go down with it. Where I'm at here, they're either going to be coming up or coming down. It's actually a little bit of a, where Renee is, right where you are, camera, is a lower altitude, just by maybe 2 yards in altitude. So they're going to be going down or up. And you want it at least knee height. So right here, that's where the bottom's going to be. It's going to go in, it's going to hit its chest. It's going to walk through it, and it's going to clasp right up. Now that that's pretty well set, I'm going to come back your way. So I just should have had this on me for the first time, but so I got my clippers, trapper's wire, and so essentially this is just going to wrap around the tree, just up top a little bit, and so it'll come, I mean, I'll show you, it'll come off my main tree. It'll be the snare, and then this will just kind of keep it a little bit open so that snare doesn't close in on itself, so it stays open, so their whole head, the ears don't hit the snare. The Because if the ears hit the snare, game over. And then one last little bit. Yonder. You know what that's for?
So they think nothing's there?
Essentially, when they walk through it, which, to be honest, that could be a little bit less.
They have to hop over it?
They're going to walk through. Their head's probably going to be here. This will be on their chest, and they'll walk through. Because if their head's down, they're sniffing. This will push their nose, their chin up into the snare.
Cool.
So, take you in to take a look at what this looks like. It actually doesn't look too bad from, yeah. Again, what did I say? What did I say the word of the day was? Indecisive.
Indecisive, yeah.
It's one of those things you just want to make sure you're getting right, because it is a killing snare. You don't want them to suffer. So, trail. Coming in. Trying not to disturb as much as I have to here. So I got the little chin stick going up, just a little piece of wire here just to hold it wide open. Same here. And it's up high, so when they go in, they're not going to be, it's essentially going to be pulling. They're going to be pulling this way, pulling down on that tree. And that, I mean, that's a good sized tree there. I think that's good for a first snare. And I mean, the good thing about these snares is it works while you're sleeping or working. Or doing whatever. So let's go up to the loop, change that camera, and then we get to unload the bait. Are you excited to unload the bait?
I am, because it stinks.
Okay, let's do it.
Alright.
I'm so happy to get rid of this. Like, it's got 14 photos. And four or five of them are me. Oh, there's a... That looks like a coyote. At about 11:30. That looks like a coyote. Doesn't look too big. Raven. Yeah, that's a coyote. Nice looking coyote, though. Beautiful dog. Gorgeous looking thing. And then there's us. Cool. Well, that doesn't matter. I mean, at least it's taking photos. That's all I could ask for. But this thing's seen better days. Look at this fucking thing. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to jimmy rig something. But we will put the solar camera. But I'm going to put the solar camera on that little birch. Because
Right there?
if they want this to be facing north, or generally north, then we will do so.
It's a long strap.
I know, eh? That's good, because if you have a huge tree, if you got a huge tree, then you're golden. Yeah, that'll get things coming and going. And away we go. I think this one's got the 128 gigabyte camera in it. There we are. So that should turn on. Wait for the countdown. Yeah, cool little thing, eh?
There you go.
Pretty neat. I'm impressed. There we go. Quite impressed. High-tech redneck. Is that what they say?
What? True.
So that coyote was through here, and you can't even see his tracks. Haven't had any fresh snow. Everything's froze. Like we're making some tracks, but
Barely.
barely. Okay, bait site time. Okay. We're here. Yeah, there's a number of dog trails. Another snare on. Let's go check out the bait site first. I'm always amazed at how much destruction they can do. I'm pretty sure our pelt is gone. Yeah, our pelt's gone. Oh, it's in. You know, it's funny because Franklin was like, "Don't let them steal your pelt." And well, it's just been laying in here, gnawing on it. My goodness, these frickin' dogs! You can see all the hairs slipping off.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll put it there. That's hilarious. Oh man. So there's no bait. There's no bait like camera. But I'm just looking for a nice distinct trail. Look at all the bunny rabbits. Look what they're doing. See how it's all shaved off?
Oh yeah.
All the rabbits are eating it. Yep, we're using this trail again. I might be able to. I don't trust that. Just imagine a wolf getting caught in a snare. Like, think how much movement that is, right? I just don't trust that. It's a nice trail through here. It's just there's nothing really to clasp anything to for the snare.
You have a twig on your head again.
Okay. Put the deer heads in there. So the bait can go here. Okay, let's go grab the bait. Okay, cut it.
The destruction.
You're gonna have to get it up over this thing here.
Yeah, I could flush when you get over it.
Come on. So gross. Okay.
So we're gonna try to like push it through once it's here? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I don't really need this. It was just a little, pretty much a pen. But I'm gonna take out the bigger pieces. Yep, good there. You want to dump it?
I don't know if I'm tall enough to get that up and over.
Oh, I should have brought nails.
Just nailed that too.
Yeah.
Are you just literally like boop, dumping it?
Yeah. I think I'll just put this. I'll put the carpet down. Okay. Go ahead.
Am I like?
You want me to help you?
Maybe.
Here, let me get over there.
I'll see if I can do it. But I think I might.
I know, that's nasty. So,
I hope you're okay with that, but I don't really want to touch that with my gloves.
I'll just kind of get it in front of the. Not that it matters.
Yeah. We'll have to get some
Oh my goodness.
gloves to get dirty.
Pretty morbid, eh?
It's just I think about all the families that could have.
Oh, I know. All the rancid chicken and boxes of meat and stuff from the farmers.
well, yeah.
It's
Better reused than
okay.
thrown out.
Well, that's a bait pile if I ever saw one. Put whatever logs you want to toss them to me. There's not really a science or anything to it. So essentially this just keeps the ravens a little bit out of it. They're not going to completely be out of it, but that's okay. It's like the saying about firewood is when you think you have enough, double it. You know why?
Why?
Your perception of how much firewood you need versus how much you'll go through is very skewed. So I always say the same because these ravens will be on this bait, not right now because it's getting dark, but they'll be pulling apart everything, which is fine. But the more you can cover up,
The better.
just kind of weave them through.
Okay.
I mean, it's not rocket appliances, but they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna get to it regardless. But that looks pretty good. Pretty darn good. Okay, that is smelly. What do you think?
Looks good. I think it'll be a challenge for them to get into it. Maybe, maybe not.
Well, we're losing light quick. We're supposed to get a little bit of snow. It's supposed to continue to warm up. I still got to go bait that farmer's acreage, but that's in Thunder Bay, about 6 hours south of us, but that's okay. We got that one snare hung on a very distinct used trail. I'd love to hang some more, 2 or 3 of them. I can hang them blindly, but at this present time, I just want to wait for a little bit of snow so I know what I'm working with. And yeah, I mean, this is the first year. And things started late this year. Normally we start a bit earlier, but that's all right. But I think I might walk back and set one more. We'll just walk back and set it. We'll take you guys with us, and then we'll cut it there. honed in on it.
Look at me. Don't you think it's ironic? You have a snare on your neck?
Yeah. Yep. Haha. So I think that's where this is the big dog trail here. We're using that one, which is the one I wanted to double check. Okay. Yeah, I'll set one or two back here. I'll show you guys. So this one, if you just turn around, babe, show them, like that's the trail. And so where we are, can I see? Yeah, I can just see the sleigh. Well, you can't see it, but right here,
okay,
in the camera lens, is the snowmobile, and the bait is like here. So we're 25 yards from the bait, which is perfect because the other snare we set is probably 35 yards from the bait, and that's perfect. So you want to set all your snares, so you set your bait and then you do a radius, so the big dogs will come in like a wagon wheel. So obviously you have your outer rim, your spokes coming into the middle. In the middle, where your bearings are on a bicycle or a wagon, those little middle point is where the bait is, and all the spokes coming in to that bait, picture those as wolves, and they'll convene on the bait like that. So there's a big set of dog prints here, and it's perfect because I can set it right on these trees. So oh man, hope you all like this. I feel like Renee can hear, well, maybe can hear and smell my brain working right now. Hey,
I'm trying not to see the smoke coming out of your ears.
yeah.
It's good though, looks great.
Cam lock wants to flip on me, but that's okay.
I'm watching this and learning myself, so I'm kind of just sitting back and enjoying this. Probably as much as everybody else.
I'm always making these wires way too long, but that's okay. When I was on my trapper course, the instructor was like, yeah, I probably go through like 10 kilometers of trapping wire every year. Because you end up like wrapping a tree too much, right? Like sometimes they'll put a cross pole and they can just hang, like gravity hang it. So they'll put a cross pole here and they'll just wire the crap out of it to this. And the pole will be this big and it'll be across, and they'll wire the crap out of that side, wire the crap out of that side. And then there's no way it can get off. And then they just let the snare kind of hang, and they might have two little pinch points out here. But so what I'll do is I'll just...
It's starting to get dark.
Yeah, it's getting dark, eh? I want to clean this up just a little bit. I don't know what that is. Just for his chin. About knee height up. They're going to go right through that like stink on a monkey. But I think it's getting dark, so I think let's get out of here. Trail cams are set. The moon is out. And I don't know, that's it. What do you think?
I think it's dinner time.
Yeah, we got one left. As much as I'd love to go wild, we can never find the time. Like, obviously this is a great little hobby, but you know, we had a bunch of errands to run today and then had to come out here. So that's a 20-30 minute drive, not including the trail riding on the sled and loading and unloading and gear and deer feeding. And
hey, we didn't forget anything this time.
no, we didn't forget anything this time, but it's a lot to just come out and do this. But 2 snares are better than none, and they're going to be working overnight while I'm at work, all that good stuff. And we're supposed to get some more snow. So once we get some more snow and some more trucks get abundant out here, that bait site is going to be just demoed. I'm so pumped the next time we come out here. I don't know when it's going to be, but
I just feel like I can still smell it from here.
I know we can. Okay, y'all. Any photos we got, we'll put them in the end. And any questions, concerns, let me know how the snares look, any tips, tricks. If you feel that they're not set right, please let me know. I'm here to learn, and I just started this, so I am open to suggestions, and even if they are, you know, a bit rude, I'm okay. I got thick skin. I got thick skin, baby. Anyways, love y'all. God bless. We'll see you next time.